three most important documents you need before carrying out any real estate transaction. Before you release your money for that property, before you pay your hard-earned money for that particular land, make sure that you have access to these three important documents that we are going to be looking at in this very video. Now, the reason being that I've had situations where people invest into real estate, and at the end of the day, they realize that the investment they made, they had actually no business whatsoever going into that investment, simply because they did not checkmate these three important documents we are going to be talking about here, and they end up losing their entire money. So of course, as somebody who wants to invest into real estate, you won't want to lose your money simply because of ignorance. So it is very important that you equip yourself with the knowledge I'm going to be sharing in this video, just so you stay on the safer side while investing in real estate. So if you are just coming across this channel for the very first time, my name is Alex Iwambi. I'm a real estate investor and broker here in the city of Abuja. So what we do here on this channel is to educate you about everything concerning real estate and also guide you towards investing safely and rightly in the Abuja real estate market. So of course, you want to subscribe to this channel and equally turn on the notification bell so that each moment we drop a valuable content like this, you'll be one among the first to be notified and have access to the valuable knowledge we keep on sharing on this channel. Having said all of that, we are going to be looking at three most important documents that you need before carrying out any real estate transaction. So the first document that you need to have access to is the survey plan. You need to have access to the survey plan of that land that you want to buy, right? Because the survey plan will show you the exact coordinates of the property you want to invest into. And with your professional surveyor, the surveyor can detect if the coordinates within the survey plan that is provided to you is the same as the land that is presented for you to purchase. So you don't want to take this for granted. The survey plan is very, very important. I've had situations where people invest in land and at the end of the day, they realize that the survey plan that was presented to them carries a different coordinates from the land that was shown to them. So these are some of the minor things you want to avoid as somebody who wants to invest in real estate. So the survey plan is very, very important because it's the survey plan that will give you direction. It will show you the exact location of your investment. Now, the second document that you need to have access to is the title, be it the R of O or the C of O. So in essence, the title document. You need to have access to the title document. It could be the FCDA R of O or the FCDA C of O, or whatsoever document that comes on that particular property. Now, it is at this point I want to state clearly that the survey plan is never a title document. So as an investor, you should never make the mistake or never get deceived that a survey plan is a title document. No, the survey plan is not a title document. The survey plan will only show you the coordinates and the location of that property you are investing into. Now, you need to have access to the title document on that particular property because it is the title document that will show you the rightful owner of that particular property, show you the history of ownership of that particular property. And it is the title document that you use to carry out your due diligence. So never underestimate the importance of the title document. If you invest in a property without a title document, then you don't have an investment at all. because at the end of the day, you don't have ownership. You cannot claim ownership of that particular investment. So the title document is very, very important. So the third document we'll be talking about here is the receipt. This might sound simple, but it is very, very important. Now, I want to state that there are several other documents that you need, but these are the three most important documents that I have selected for anyone that wants to invest into the real estate sector. Now, the essence of the receipt is to show you that yes, a transaction was carried out between the buyer and the seller. That is the essence of the receipt. Because if you are going to make any payment for any property, you should have an evidence that yes, you made so payment showing so amount on so date for this particular property. So that's the relevance of receipt in any real estate transaction, to show the evidence of payment. So like I said, there are other documents that you need, but these are the three most important documents that you need before proceeding with any real estate transaction. So having said all of that, in summary, we have talked about the survey plan, which shows you the location of the property you are investing into. We have talked about the title document, which shows you the ownership of that particular property you want to invest into. And also we have talked about the receipt, which shows the evidence of transaction between the buyer and the seller. So these three documents are really, really important if you want to invest safely in the real estate sector. So if you found this video helpful, do well to like it and also share it with anyone around your circle who has interest in investing in real estate. I remain your real estate broker, Alex Iwambi.